everybody, it's Jasmine, and as you can see, I only have my foundation on, but I'm going to show you guys my eyebrow routine. Now, I always do my brows after I do my foundation because I feel like when the foundation goes over my eyebrow, it creates like a layer, a primer, if you will, for my eyebrows, which is why I feel like a lot of the pomades that I use will last a little bit longer. So I'm gonna use 3 different brow products. Now I'm gonna show you real quick. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Dark Brown, and I'm also gonna use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the color Ebony. I use a darker shade just because it will give me a better ombre effect, because in this you get 2 different shades. You get a lighter shade, a darker shade. And then to set everything in place, I use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the color Espresso. Now I am going to show you guys the brushes that I use real quick, but I always want to mention that I've used this same brush in every brow video. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is from a discontinued set. So I don't know the name of it, but it is an angled brush. You can use any angled brush as long as it's thin. It shouldn't have much width to it at all. It should be pretty firm. And I also am going to be using this one by Real Techniques. This is from like their starter set, the purple brushes. You could find these at Marshall's for $6. I just found them at Marshall's. But this one's pretty old. This is called their brow brush. This is for the powder. And then I'll just use a regular spoolie. So there's all the brushes that I will be using. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys a little bit in, and we are gonna get started with our brows. Now that the hair is out of my face, I'm gonna just spoolie them out with the spoolie. And I'm not gonna go in any particular like way, because I know some girls like brush their hairs up or brush theirs down. I'm just gonna go like that, just so that they're all groomed out. And I don't know if you guys can see because you guys are zoomed in. I do have some hairs that are growing in because I'm gonna go get them done next month, and I want to make sure they're bushy so my girl can like give me a good shape. So here are my natural eyebrows, and what I like to do is I like to take the BH Cosmetics brush. So what I like to do is I like to squeeze the brush hairs into a really fine point. Now this is just going to make sure that the product stays on that part of the brush and it just doesn't get everywhere. So now I'm just gonna tap in, get a little bit of product like so. Can't even see it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start by outlining the underside of the brow. So I'm gonna just start in the middle here and kind of sketch my way to a shape. I'm just gonna do the end part first, and then, you know, drag my way in because I like a faded eyebrow. So it should look something like that. And then I'm not gonna dip in again. I'm just gonna go straight into the top part of the brow. I like to start like in the arch area, and then I will connect to the line that I just made. And then with whatever is on my brush, I will, you know, kind of buff out like the bottom line upwards and like try and fill it in. But we obviously are gonna go in with some powder, so that's also gonna give us a little bit more coverage and color. So yeah, it's not perfect, but we are gonna go in with the Real Techniques brush now, and we're gonna take the Brow Powder Duo. So I like to just go in with both colors. Obviously you can totally go in with the darker color at the end, but I like to just have one solid color first, and then I'll work my way up if needed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start at the end. This is where all the product, well, most of the product is going to be dispersed. And then I'm just going to continue and fade everything inwards. Now, I have tried doing the method where you do upward strokes, but that just makes my eyebrows so much thicker. And as you can see, like I have pretty thick eyebrows, if you will. And so I just like filling them in like this. It's easier for me. And then while that is just on there very quickly, I like to spoolie everything out. And then I'll go back in with the same Real Techniques brush, and I will just kind of fix any sparse areas, but the brow gel is tinted, so that is going to help me with any other sparse areas as well. Now for the concealer, just like that other BH Cosmetics brush, this is the discontinued one, but it is just a small concealer brush. And then I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium. This is like my skin tone. And then I'm just going to dot, hey girl. I'm just gonna dot a little bit of concealer on the under part of my eyebrow, and then this is gonna be just enough product to clean up the underside of my brow as well as the top part of my brow, since I do have a lot of hair growing in. And I just realized I didn't bring in my beauty blender, but this is where the beauty blender would come in and kind of clean up the lines of the concealer. So I'm just gonna take this BH Cosmetics 120 brush. This is just a flat little kabuki. Yeah, and I'm just going to buff out these lines so that they're not noticeable, and it also creates just a little bit of a base for my eyes when I do eyeshadow. So that's really nice. Now I'm gonna go in with the eyebrow gel. So this is the NYX Eyebrow Mascara in the color Espresso. Espresso is really warm toned, and in the end I don't mind because over everything it just evens it out just a little bit. So that's nice. I never like to use brow gel on its own. Oh, and I should note the way that I'm applying this. So in the front, I always go in an upward motion, just so my hairs look very long. And then towards the out, I still go in this direction, just so they look hairy and bushy, but kind of chic. A little bit like a fuzzy brow, I don't know. But that's how I do my eyebrow. You can totally see the difference, and I'm gonna do the other brow sped up and without talking so you guys can just get the full effect. Now, I don't want to do a disclaimer, but I know these eyebrows are not for everyone, and literally this is how I've been doing my eyebrows for the longest time. If anything, the only thing that has changed are the products that I use. This is the same eyebrow method that I like ever since I did my first eyebrow routine video like 2 years ago. So I mean, I know my eyebrows are very thick and very hairy, but I'm gonna be right back when I have my whole face done so you could see what it looks like with a completed look. Alright, so this is the entire makeup look with my brows and, you know, makeup on and everything like that. So you can see it's not, my brows are not like dramatic, like it goes with the look. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed my eyebrow routine, and if you want to see any more videos like this, then please let me know. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.